Welcome back, boys and girls. Miss Antuna here with another art lesson from home. This week, we're going to be learning about patterns. A lot of times, we see patterns, especially at school, where they can be made out of colors, out of shapes, and all different things. Sometimes a pattern might be able to go purple, yellow, or if you're using shape, it might be a circle, square. So, what we're going to do today is we are going to use our hands to create a pattern. So, today, to start off, this is going to be a two-part video. So, the first half is going to be of us drawing, the second half is going to be how we're going to color. So, the first thing I'm going to use today is going to be the handy dandy Sharpie. Again, I only use this so that way you guys can see on the paper. You guys can use anything you want. Again, pencils, pens, markers, anything that you'd like to use at home to be a beautiful artist today. So here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the hand that we're not using for writing. So I'm a right-handed person. So I would hold my Sharpie with my right hand. That means I am going to trace my left hand. So here we go. We're going to take our hand and put it right here. Now look, I have a little bit of my arm going on the paper. We're going to trace that too. So I'm going to start on the bottom, okay? And I'm going to follow my hand. Look how my fingers are apart. Go nice and slow. This could be tricky. Here we go. Almost there. All the way down, and ta-da! There goes my hand. That's the first step. That's the trickiest step. How about you take a few seconds to try to do that with me? All right, I'll wait right here. Take your time. All right, here we go. Again, if you need to pause me or rewind me to get any extra help, that's perfectly fine. But we're going to move forward with the next step. Now, the next step, you don't need your hands. Look, I got a little bit of marker on mine. No worries. You guys can always wash your hands later. So the next part of what we're going to do is we are going to make little hands inside our hands. Now, what I mean by that is going to be easier to show you. So I have a slightly different Sharpie, just a little smaller, but again, continue using your pencils, crayons, whatever you have. So I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to follow my line that I made using my hands. And I'm going to go and trace a little bit of space between my line and the line I'm making right now. Whoa. So now it looks like I have two hands. Why don't you guys try that now? Take your time. It could be tricky. Remember, you're not tracing your hands. You're following the line you already made. Now again, I know this project is going to be a bit challenging when it comes to drawing, but take your time. Pause me if you need to. And we're going to do that again. So watch. Now my fingers are starting to get a little skinny. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to fit anything in there. That's okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to start on the bottom. Again, we're going to use the same space. And instead, we just made little ones. Right? Pretty cool. And then we're going to just keep going. until our whole hand is full. Ta-da! All right. I'll give you a few seconds to try to work on that too. Yours does not have to look exactly like mine. I did a little bit of those, but you can make it just round if you want. You see how I did it round here? You could just keep going round and round. No big deal. All right, we're gonna do one last thing before we finish up with this part of the video and go to our second part of the video. So this part, I would like you to write your name, but I want you to write your name super close to your hand. So I'm gonna write Antuna, right? That's my last name. You're gonna write your first name, but don't write Antuna because that's not your name, right? So you're gonna take your pencil, pen, crayon, and I want you to write your name going up your hands. Ooh, that looks cool. So it almost looks like it's going up and down instead of side to side like normal. So take your time. Once you finish up, you're going to write your name. This says Antuna because that's my last name, but you guys are going to write your first name going up. You can pick this side or this side, but I want it to be nice and close to where your hand is. Now, up to this point, we're all done with drawing. So if you don't have any color pencils, crayons, markers, anything like that, today you can be done. But if you do want to see how we're going to color this to create a pattern, join me on the next part of our video right below this one. It's called part 2. We are going to have so much fun trying to create this hand into a super fun pattern. Come join me. Thanks so much, guys. Welcome back, everyone. Here we are with part 2 of our pattern hands. So this part of the video, I'm going to show you how to color your hand so that way it is perfect for a pattern. Now, what we're going to do today, I'm actually just going to use 4 colors to create a pattern. You can create a pattern using as little as 2. So if you want to pick 2, 3, or 4, if you're feeling a little adventurous, of your favorite colors, that's perfect. Today, I'm going to use these 4 colors: blue, pink, yellow, and green. These are a little different than your normal ones, but that's just because I have some extras around. This one's called Robin's Egg Blue. This one is Salmon. This one is Goldenrod. And this one's Granny Smith Apple. So if you guys want to pick any of your favorite colors, I'm going to do 4. You guys can do 3 or 2, whatever you would like. Take this time to pick out the colors you would like to use to create your pattern. Now at this point, we're gonna get started, okay? So I'm going to show you how I would make my pattern. I'm actually gonna start on the outside going in. You're gonna see how cool it's gonna turn out. Can't wait for you guys to see. Let's get started. Awesome, awesome job, guys. So we completed our first pattern here with our hands. It went from blue to green to yellow, pink, back to blue, back to green. Great job. I'm so proud of you guys. Great job doing your first pattern. We're going to have other posted videos that you can do throughout the week. Feel free to join me, but if you complete today's project, that's perfectly fine. Also, at the bottom of this assignment, there is going to be a link. That link is for attendance. Please make sure you fill it out. All you have to do is put your name and if you decided to do art today. Great job, and I can't wait to see you guys soon. Bye.